Hi, community. How are you doing? It is Spirit Guide. You know me, just adjusting. How's everybody doing today? This beautiful, beautiful day. Today, Thursday. This is your Thursday read. At least where I am is beautiful. I don't know. So, But anyway, hopefully where you are, it's beautiful too, okay? All right, so let's get started with your read. Um, yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you to everybody in the community. I know it's like, oh, she says thank you too much. Well, I'm thankful. Okay. Because this is really I'm making it bigger. Hold on. There we go. This is really a leap out on faith for me, this YouTube channel. And it's new things are happening and opening up for me, and I just know it's divine. I know it's divine doing it, right? So, look, change, right? The completion, the world. Yeah, I'm about to get that made into a tapestry for real. I know I joked about it last time. I'm gonna really do that. I love that card. I feel it represents me more. Like it looks like me, so I like it. But anyway, so yeah, just wishing everyone have a beautiful day as well. Finishing up our Thursday. This video is going to be uploaded in time for your afternoon. So like 12, 1 o'clock. Okay, so I'm trying to hurry it up so I can catch that time frame. But if not, whenever it uploads, you'll be able to see it and you'll be able to be blessed. Okay. All right, let's do one more cut. All right. Whew. Had to do a little bit of a cleansing breath there. Always have to cleanse breath when you feel your energy's a little too high for the situation. Okay. There's nothing wrong with being happy, but when I go into my energy here to read for you, community, I like to be level-headed so that the information just comes right on out, and I'm not mixing it with any of my energy. Okay. Let me see. Is that better or worse? Or I can't tell. It's like a glare or something. I don't know. Well, I'm by the window, so that's what it is. All right. So thank you so much, Divine, for this beautiful day. Thank you for blessing my community as always. Thank you for those new subbies that are here. Thank you so much. I sent out a welcome subby to the community board. Okay. So thank you so much. If I miss you, if like let's say the numbers go, because right now we're at 54, if the numbers go from 54 to 72 and I miss you, I will definitely catch all of you when I catch back up. Okay. All right. So for the next month I should be okay. I should be doing more regular posting. I'm not in physical rehab just yet. My last rehab, I don't go there until May. Okay, so I should be okay with regular postings. Okay. All right, so let's continue. Changed in the night. You have changed quickly. Okay, so this is the energy for those that are watching. Someone is in the community is going through a metamorphosis, right? Metamorphosis is change, a transformation. Okay, it could be a physical transformation, it could be a mental transformation, or it could be a spiritual transformation. If it's a spiritual transformation, it means that you are ascending. Okay, if it is a physical transformation, it means that something in your life has changed. You have taken the next step. Okay, and whatever you're doing, you've taken the next step if it's physical. If for you it resonates that you have changed emotionally, where you transformed emotionally, that's you're growing up, right? Emotionally, meaning you're accepting things for as they are and you're not wishing for things that cannot happen, right? So great. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. The next one is believe, strange encounters, right? So believe, yeah. So as you're changing, just continue to believe in yourself. Continue to believe that you can do all and you can focus on what you need to focus on. Meditate if you need to, but there is some major change happening, okay? So let's get some more information about that change. All right, Divine, thank you so much for just showing up like that. Thank you. All right, let's continue. May I please have some energy on the community changing? Can you tell me what's going on for my community? How are we changing? I say we because I'm a part of the community, but I will take myself out for this reading. How is the community changing for this reading? How is the community changing for this reading? And I'm actually going to start doing that. I don't know if the energies are mixing together, but I will start taking myself out. Okay. All right. Is this your deck? Let's see. Okay. The devil. Okay. The devil, which is toxic. Okay. So with the change happening, the first change that's occurring is within toxic energy. Okay. So occurring within toxic energy means you are transitioning out of that energy. This is the energy that you were in the past. Okay. This was your energy. Toxic, either physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Okay. You really needed a cleanse. You needed to cleanse. Okay. May I please have more information, please, on this change, on this toxic energy that the community needed to get rid of? I'll take them. Okay. Yeah. All right, so you have Queen of Discs here, Queen of Discs. So the toxic energy took form of, took form of money. Okay, I'm cover up a little bit. Took form of money. Okay, you may have, I see intuitively that you had money. You were someone of standing, of statute. So therefore you came across kind of like selfish. And a little bit of a bully because you had the money, you had the resources, you didn't need anybody, right? And you treated people as such, okay? Yeah, Prince of Swords, okay? So Prince of Swords is that energy like, I can do whatever I want to do. Who are you to tell me otherwise? That's toxic, right? So that's where your toxic energy is coming from, okay? Bottom of the deck. So that's where your toxic energy is actually, there we go, is coming from, okay? All right, so it's surrounding your finances, and it's also surrounding how you treated people, how you treated people as resources instead of individuals. I'm hearing, I just heard that people as resources, not individuals. Okay. All right, may I please have another energy for the community? Have they gotten rid of the toxic energy? Is it still there? Or what's going on with this? Okay. I said how they got rid of it. Yeah. You didn't get rid of it. Divine got rid of it. It was not for you. So a tower hit you. Okay. A tower had to hit. That tower hit led to this. Okay. Yeah. So the tower had to come down on you. That energy was not serving you well. It was not serving your community. It was not even serving your higher purpose, right? Your higher good, your higher self was rejecting you, right? There's something when your higher self rejects you. That's a problem. Okay. So you really were overboard with the toxic. You went very overboard with it. Okay. You're not in hermit. You don't need to. Part of your tower has you not in hermit. Part of your tower has you in society. Okay. So that's like, I always think of tower as change and or punishment, right? Like correction, if you will. So part of your correction was to put you back into the society that you did not assist. Okay. That was part of your tower. To take you out of this toxic energy. You're by yourself. You don't need anybody else. You don't need anything because you got everything and people are disposable to you. Once that tower hit, it put you right with the people and the atmosphere that you were saying you didn't need. Okay, so Divine didn't even let you go into hermit. Divine said, nope, go back to the people that you were not wanting to be around. Yeah, and your options were taken away from you. Okay, so Divine, this is the energy of basically solitude, hermit, right? Hermit, solitude. Divine, but mental solitude. Divine took your options away, right? Your options are right here. He took them away. Or Divine took them away. Okay, we don't know Divine's gender. Took your options away. There are none anymore. Okay, so you kind of got stripped down. Okay, you got stripped down to the basics. And Divine will do that. I don't know if you guys saw that before. This card on top, I'm about to let it go. That card on top flew over on my workstation, not the floor. So I picked it up when I was shuffling and put it back in the deck. And look, it came right back out. That was your card. Okay, so 10 of Wands in reverse, right? So you're not wanted. meaning you're not, this is part of, well, this is part of your options, right? So you don't have options of Ten of Wands is like a sexual energy. It's like an energy of people want to be around you, they want to be, under you, your influencer. You're not that. That's one of your options that were taken away. Three of Cups, that's the other option taken away. Okay, you had some extra marital affairs or extra girlfriend affairs or extra boyfriend, or choose a gender, but you had some extra love affairs. Those were taken from you. Those are all your options under your Seven of Cups that were removed in this tower. Okay, look at the card that came out. The Fool. Okay, so you took, when all your tower took all your options from you, you then became the Fool. You then took a risk, an uncalculated risk, and just to do something different because the tower has hit you. Okay, so that's the energy that you're currently in. You're kind of lost a little bit too. You're lost because you don't have the money that you had. And the money, I'm hearing, the toxic trait for that money is that it made you feel like you stood out from everybody. As opposed to money really being what it is, just a resource, right? You felt the money made you, right? You could do whatever you want to do, okay? Because you had all this money. Okay, so the Star, right? But there is hope for you, okay? As you're going through your tower, because if you're watching this, this is you, and you're currently in your tower, okay? There's hope for you. There's hope from Divine. Divine's watching you as you're just walking through things, taking risks that don't make sense, doing like just doing things that are not guaranteed, right? Because that reverses your toxic energy. See, here everything was guaranteed because you had the money. Over here, nothing is guaranteed. You got stripped down to your basics, okay? Then in reverse, we have Prince of Discs, okay? So you're not moving toward any one thing. You're not moving toward any kind of different finances. You really, Divine has really taken you, yeah, I'm going to take this bottom card, right? Because look, there's no secrets anymore. There you go. Put it on Prince of Discs. There's no secrets anymore. You were stripped down to your basics. And because you were stripped down to your basics, you began to understand people a lot more. Because you then began to live like everyday people, like me, like you, like other people live. I don't have abundance of resources. But what I do have, I'm very grateful for, and I work hard for it. Okay. So that's the energy you're now going into, right? You're it's like bearing your soul. Like Divine wanted you to bear your soul. Divine felt that the money you had was a hindrance. It was making you separate from your community. Okay, so Divine said, okay, let me knock him or her. I'm getting as a woman. Let me knock him or her down a few pegs. Let me knock you down a few pegs, right? I want you to experience life. Go back to go, right? And in the Darrell Brooks video, I spoke about that. How you have part 1, part 2, karma, that kind of thing. This is what you're experiencing. You're experiencing like a karma reboot. Nope, you weren't doing the right thing. So let me take this toxic trait out of you and let me hit you with that tower. So now I want you to do it again. Okay. It's a do it again from Divine. Okay. All right, man, please have some energy on this reading, please. So what character trait can we expect now? What communication strategy, what should we be looking for as we're in this Fool energy? And the Fool energy, I know we get the Fool energy a lot for Darrell Brooks, but the Fool energy is actually a very, in this instance, it's a very pure and innocent kind of behavior. It's like you're just doing the best you can and you don't really know why you're doing it. You're just doing it, okay? So that's really a beautiful energy in this layout, okay? All right, and then we have prosperity. Okay, so this is the energy that I asked for on, I think it was Queen of Discs, right? On prosperity, but I'll put it there. Okay, so prosperity is what you should be looking forward to. I'm not getting financial prosperity. Remember, at the beginning of the reading, that's not what we saw. Well, some people it could be, but I said emotional, spiritual, and physical. Those were the three. So, yeah. So I'm just, I'm getting the same thing. We already know your finances were gone. Um, it's just a reboot, but it's a reboot for like a wholesome identity, if that makes sense. It's like a wholesomeness, right? That's what Divine wants you to get back to. Divine actually wants all of us to get there, believe it or not. So don't don't be surprised if a few people you hear are going through the same towers, because I really feel like intuitively that's what Divine wants. Divine, we've had a major reset. We had a major reset, okay? And with the cocoa, you know what I'm saying? And with that way, when that happened, that was such a divine reset. It was like Divine must have been watching, saying, no, we're not doing this. No, no, no. This is too much going on down there. Hold on. Everybody go back in your house. Go in your house. Don't talk to nobody. Get to know your family. Get to know the values I put you on this earth for. And get to know who is around you and who you want around you. And then know yourself. And then I'll let you back out. Okay? That's what I always felt the cocoa was about. I always felt like the cocoa was about that. Okay? And this reading is really, it's kind of, yeah, it's confirming it, because there's some people that are actually watching me that are very well off, and unfortunately you didn't learn or you didn't remember the lesson in 2020. Some of us, unfortunately, and I'll show you the card in a minute. Some of us, unfortunately, in 2020, when we all had this reboot to go through, some people didn't go through the reboot the right way. Some people became very, what is it called? When you spend a lot of money all the time, like that kind of person. Some of the people in 2020 became paranoid of other people. So, they wouldn't come out their house to even do anything. Then you had some people who came out their house and were so angry because they were in their house by themselves, and I remember I said I worked straight through 2020, straight through. And I remember telling my coworkers who were all at work, and I'm telling them, I'm like, they're so blessed to be home. Oh my God, I would love to be home. That kind of thing. And I would also, no, we didn't get any extra money. Isn't that horrible? We was doing all that working and we didn't get no extra money. But anyway, but also when they came in, I could tell who was inside by themselves. I could tell because they were very angry. They were demanding. They lived to get workers in trouble. They lived to cause negativity, havoc. I mean, even the managers like, okay, you have to go. Like to the people that came in with that energy, they were just like, you gotta go because my staff is complaining. Like you keep asking for information and they're giving it to you and you're telling them they don't know what they're talking about, And it was a certain population of people, and I'm gonna just show you, you could get mad, that's fine. Certain population of people, I'm gonna just do this right here. Okay? These were the people that I ran into at work. The people who already made money, who already had money, and were upset because they were quarantining by themselves, meaning the way I interpreted it was the decisions that they made in their life isolated them from people, so that when they had to quarantine and you had an opportunity to be with people, to connect with people, even though I worked like 18 hours, I swear to you I did one time. Uh, when I worked all those hours and I came home to drop down because I didn't realize how sleep could hit you so hard, but it did. And I slept for almost, I think it was like 16 hours. It was a long, I know when I woke up, I came home, it was dark. I woke up, it was dark again. but what I'm saying is, even in that time frame, people were still calling me. I would wake up and somebody's on Zoom who was with me at that time. It's on Zoom and everyone's like, hey, what you doing? And I'm like, just getting water, just going back to bed, but I still had people that were caring for me from a distance, in person, and other things, which motivated me to go back out there and work. These individuals that are coming in, and especially this person right here specifically who I'm talking to, You were a part of that group that didn't have anybody because you let your resources guide you. Your money was the most important, so therefore your family did not have a role in your life. You didn't have a loved one or a lover or anyone that you're intimate with, because again, your money dictated who was around you. Your money dictated who you would talk to. Okay, so that's your energy right here. Okay, so divine is saying they divine knocked you down by a peg. Okay, and it won't, divine's not letting you go in hermit. Divine has knocked you down. Maybe you got a demotion at work. Maybe you got an extra task added at work that you have to complete by yourself, right? I'm sorry, not by yourself. You have to complete, yeah, you have to complete by yourself, but you complete it with a group, right? Those are sometimes the worst assignments, because you gotta, it's like you can't bounce the idea off of anybody, and if you make a mistake, it is really your mistake. So divine's correction for you is to put you in society, to strip your resources that made you you and put you into society, let you live the way you should have lived and the lesson you should have learned with the cocoa. Okay, all right. And the card that came out was adaptability. Okay, so everybody, just, that's the hope here, you know, just adapt to your situation and be well. Okay, you're gonna be fine. You are really, really, really gonna be okay. All right, let me get a moonology on this for you really quickly. And actually, let me get what you want. Okay, let me get what you want, because the person here, intuitively, I'm getting, you're not in a relationship, but you do want one. um you just don't know how to get it, so I'm going to get you a little love card on it. Okay, and we're going to get it from the Three of Cups in reverse, right? Because you didn't have that, you lost, that's part of your options that you lost. Okay, with your timeout basically given to you, okay, by divine. All right, may I please have an energy for my community? What does this person want with the Three of Cups in reverse? So they do not have love at this time. They do not have anything, anyone that's there for them. What is it they want? What is it they want? Okay, so how is this going to be both? All right, so energy is saying you want, or you just got out of a karmic relationship. Okay, so you, and I will go with your Three of Cups because karmic is not Three of Cups. um you know, you want, you have gotten out of a karmic relationship, or you currently moved into a karmic relationship, but you have to learn lessons in loving you, right? So that's what you want. You got to learn how to love yourself. You have to. Okay, and then once you do, you know, you've got a twin flame waiting for you. Okay, there, look, that's why I said, well, how is it both? But you have a twin flame waiting for you. Okay, so there is someone waiting, you know, and they are waiting for you. So good luck. Okay. All right. So let me get some energy to finish out this reading. We are at 22 minutes. Okay. May I please have an energy? May I please have an energy? That's the first time that's ever happened. Karmic relationship and twin flame come out at the same time. Very interesting. May I please have an energy for my community? How they need a blessing to end this reading, please. Uh-huh. The end of a tough cycle approaches. There you go. So even though you're in tower, your tower has, it's going to end soon. Okay, you're learning your lessons that you need to go through. You're learning to be adaptable. You're learning something new. Okay, take heed to it and have a wonderful, blessed, and beautiful evening. Spirit guide. Bye-bye.